To list with PropertyNow, just click List Now on the top right-hand corner and then click the Private Seller button. You're now on the first step of listing your property. On this step, you'll enter your personal details such as your name, phone number and email address. You'll also have to create a password which will enable you to log in at a later time and edit your listing. At the bottom of the page, you can see a link to terms and conditions and also a privacy policy. You can click on these and they'll open them in a new window for you to read. Once you've read them, just go back and click the checkboxes next to them before clicking register. If you filled in all the fields correctly, once you click register, you'll be able to proceed to the next screen. If you receive an error message, simply return to the incorrect field and fix it before clicking register again. On step 2, you'll need to choose what sort of property you wish to market. Once you've chosen the property type, you'll be able to enter your property details. These are things such as the street address of your property, how many bedrooms and bathrooms it has, and a description of it as well. It's important when entering the address of your property to choose the state first before you try and choose the suburb. If you don't choose the state first, you won't be able to select a suburb from the drop-down list. It's also important that you specify the correct postcode for your listing, otherwise it'll be rejected by realestate.com.au. We now move down to the property details section where you enter in the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms, and other details about your property. When entering in the price, there are 2 separate price fields. The first one is a search price, which is a hidden price that we tell realestate.com.au so that they can order their searches. It's never displayed to the buyer. The second one is called price view, and this is the field that is displayed to a buyer. You should enter exactly what you would like the buyer to see. For example, offers above 400,000, price on application, or 400,000. Once you've done that, you can type in the heading and the description of your property. Don't worry, when we receive this data, we'll check if it's spelling, punctuation, or grammar errors. If there's a problem, we'll fix it, or we'll get in touch with you about it. Now the last field on this page is called Additional Information or Questions for PropertyNow. This isn't displayed to buyers, but is where you can put a message to us, such as if you'd like your listing to not go live immediately. The third step is where you can upload your photos. To get started, just click the Browse button and then click Add Photos. Don't worry if you initially see a blank white space. This is just your photo loading. When it does, simply click Browse again and then Add Photo to add a second photo. Continue doing this until you've uploaded all your photos. You need at least 1 photo for us to make your listing live, and you can have up to 20. It's really important to resize your images before you upload them, otherwise they may not upload correctly, especially if you've taken them straight off a digital camera. When browsing for your images, you can use the top right of the pop-up box to choose between different view types. This will allow you to view thumbnails or details of the images. The best type to choose would be large icons, that way you can see what you're trying to upload. When you're done, click Continue to Step 4. Step 4 is where you can add inspection times. Simply click the white box next to inspection date and then choose your times. It's important to remember that if you choose 12 o'clock as an inspection time, you do want to choose PM and not AM. As you add each one, just click Add New Inspection Time. When you're finished adding inspection times, simply click Continue to Step 5. On step 5, you can choose extras you'd like to include with your listing, such as a sign or a featured listing on realestate.com.au. If you wouldn't like these things, you can leave those fields blank and simply click the checkbox at the bottom of the page before continuing. If you would, make sure you fill out every field and double check that the data is correct before continuing. The bottom field on this page is I acknowledge that I am the legal owner of this property and am entitled to sell or rent the property. Make sure you check this or you won't be able to continue. On the final page, you can see your total and available payment options. Choose credit card or PayPal to be redirected to a secure payment processor. Alternatively, just click bank transfer and you'll see our bank details on the next page. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, just give us a call or send us an email 7 days a week.